Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, here from Hampton, Virginia for day 2 of the Fort Monroe Hampton Cup Regatta. This is just our test stream, just making sure that we're good to go for the morning. We're looking pretty good here. Excited to be here again today. It's a beautiful, gorgeous, I mean, you can't ask for better weather in October. Boy, I tell you, a slight little breeze. That's what these boats need, just a little breeze, not too much. Tide is high for the big boats this morning. They're going to run them early. And we have a beautiful sunny day. I'll knock on wood, not a cloud in the sky. I do got long drive later tonight when the day is done. But I tell you, it was a gorgeous day. Yesterday, I got to tell you, this race is crazy. We had over, I'd say, close to 6,000 people come here yesterday to watch these races and sit on the banks. Well, I didn't even say the banks, but there's a bridge here, a causeway type bridge that they shut down between the inlet here from the Chesapeake Bay and another smaller inlet, and they put them together here by Old Fort Monroe here in Virginia, and they closed the causeway down. This is the 95th running of this Hampton Cup Regatta, and they closed the causeway down here to the bridge and allow the fans to come, and they fill it up with sponsors. And they got a Outback Steakhouse here, and they've got a whole slew of sponsors down the road. I'm going to give you a little look-see and thank some of these sponsors here today. You know, this is how gorgeous today's looking today, folks. And we're going to roll our sponsor roll here so that you can see who all from Fort Monroe is sponsoring us here at this event today for the Hampton Cup Regatta. So Outback Steakhouse, man, they put on a spread yesterday for the people that work here. We had steak, chicken. They were getting giveaways. If you can answer questions, if you were at the Frito-Lay, they sponsored this too, and they gave different bags of chips and stuff for the people here, and they had a whole section. I gotta tell you right now, Auto Plus Auto Parts. They had a whole section here just for veterans that you come in. Now the whole event here is free to come to. You don't have to pay to get to this event. And then the rental people, they renting all the generators that are powering this bridge, powering all the vendors and the shops. They got tents lined up where restaurants, Sly Cycle Cider Works. This is a local brewery that makes cider and stuff, and he also has a handful of other brands here with him today. That KD Disposals, they give us the porta potties. You know, with all this food and everything, we all need something, so the disposal department is here too, making sure it stays clean here. Distributing company and price. Now that guy is, I believe, the guy that's handling all the beverages in the area right now that we have here. I'm telling you, I tasted some of the best sparkling. Now, these boats don't get in the water without a crane, and Pillman Crane and Rigging there over there. They're off in the distance near the pits. We have a radio station from Sinclair Communications here. We know Sinclair back in home in Dayton there with the college in broadcasting. Well, we got Sinclair here. Linex, we got a Linex vendor here talking about how to line your trucks and your vehicles and protect your investment. Linex, and this is an APBA sanctioned event too, folks, for the APBA, American Powerboat Association. We got to thank them for all we do with all our races. Old Point National Bank, they have ATMs here. So if you come here and one of the vendors or food places don't take credit card, they have ATMs on the bridges. Sky 4 News. We had our young man on Sky 4 News up on the crane yesterday. If you're local, you watch Sky 4 News, Sky TV, and you can watch some of the highlights he brought out there. Fort Monroe. This is a brewing company right on Old Fort Monroe here. They've taken the old fort and base here and turned it in. And we're in Hampton, Virginia. The city of Hampton, we want to thank them for allowing this event to go on and helping us put on this event. The city of Hampton here in Virginia is gorgeous and beautiful place to be. Again, BayPort Credit Union, a smarter way to bank. They got the lovely ATMs on the bay here for us. Bud Light, that distributor's here too with his stuff. He's got the Bud Lights going too. They got a whole Bud Light tent for people. So if you're a drinker, come enjoy, have some libations, enjoy the thing. RV Center. So we have security on the bridges and different stuff, and they give us RVs here for people to stay in. the RV people there. And Langley Speedway, they had an event last night, monster truck event, coincided with this event over there at Langley Speedway yesterday. Great. Atlantic Communications, that allows them to communicate to the docks and boats back and forth with the radios and two-way walkie-talkies. Walkie-talkies, you can tell how old I am. And then we're back to Fort Monroe. We got to thank everybody here at Fort Monroe in this 2021 Hampton Cup Regatta. This is the 95th running of this race. Old Fort Monroe. Well, folks, that's been my test stream. I just wanted to get on here and tell you, well, they're going to start racing about 9:30ish this morning. So in about 2 more hours, I will come back on air, and I'm going to give you a treat today. This morning, we are going to put the first race or two on Facebook for you. So hang in there, Facebook fans, and make sure you stay tuned and watch a couple of these races so you can learn about this great way to get the races. And then we'll go to our pay-per-view channel after that for the finals and the championships of the day. There are some, I believe the division here is the East Coast division. They're doing their divisional championships too. So these boats are racing for championship points and high points. So each division gets their group together and they race for the championships, and then they calculate points for the overall nationwide champions, because there's boat races all over the U.S. If you're not in Hampton, I'll tell you, last weekend they were in San Diego. So that's San Diego, California, Hampton, Virginia. We're coast to coast, folks. Boat racing's going on, and I guarantee you I could probably spit off about 7 other boat races in different classes going on all over the United States today, and in Europe, and in Germany, and in the Middle East. You're going to see boat racing anywhere you go. You can find this event. This is the NASCAR on the water, though, folks. NASCAR on the water. That's what I like to call it, but not with a NASCAR sticker price. You don't have to buy the car to get in to watch the races here. These boat racers love to bring the fans in. So if you're near Hampton or near Virginia, come on in and see us today down here and watch the race and enjoy some of the great vendors that are out here on the bridge today in Hampton, Virginia. All right, folks, that's it for my test. I'll see you in a couple hours.